Mm-mm-mm. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Fresh
Oh,
merch. If
bringing
you
it
didn't
back,
catch this
dude.
the last
Hasn't
time,
even been washed since the last time.
it's been washed twice, actually. I'm trying to test the durability of the Good Lies Golf t-shirt here. Trying to test it.
I'll
And
tell
I
you
will
one
say,
thing.
quality.
It looks stretchy. Did you wear that during Thanksgiving? That looks like the perfect Thanksgiving holiday
I
feast
did. I did
t-shirt.
wear it during Thanksgiving. I had a lot of food, holy, I would say 3 helpings of plate. So definitely put on a few pounds during the Thanksgiving holiday.
I would not doubt that after seeing you order that ice cream.
15 sides.
Man,
Yeah, that was bad.
you got to throw that up somewhere.
Welcome to another episode of Good Lies Golf, Brendan. We're here.
We're back, man.
We're back after
We made it
Thanksgiving
through.
break. Yeah, we both survived. Ate some turkey, ate some sides. I basically just piled on sides. We had corn mush, we had like this
Corn
cauliflower
mush.
casserole. I don't know, it's like a cornbready pudding kind of thing.
Is
It's
that what
just
it's called?
corn mush. That's what they call it. Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking moosh. The moosh moosh.
Moosh, moosh. But it was so good.
Love it.
And
Sounds dank.
yeah, just had a bunch of dankness, mashed potatoes, gravy, the whole 9 yards. Little turkey. I have a little turkey. I don't go overboard. Just a little taste. You know, mostly the
I mean,
sides.
could you see? How ripped were you?
Oh, I must have taken about 12 rips outside in
Just
between.
stress rips because you knew
Just
what was about to happen
well,
in your
just yeah.
body.
You gotta Thanksgiving's a day when you're really trying to like pace yourself throughout the day. Like you got to start eating early in the morning at like 5 a.m. just to get that metabolism going for the day, or
Yeah,
else
stretch the
you're gonna hit a
stomach.
brick wall once you eat that big plate. You gotta. It's like a
It's
marathon. You gotta really.
microdosing. Yeah, you gotta microdose a little bit, get the system used to what's about to happen.
Yeah,
Stretch out the stomach, wear the stretchy t-shirt, the stretchy pants. Bring
yeah.
the stretchy pants out.
You gotta Goggins that shit.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Goggins.
Stay hard.
That dude does not wear stretchy pants.
No.
He wears a belt for everything.
Yeah, I don't.
No.
That guy's nuts, man. In a good way, doing his thing.
Yeah,
He's like, I
yeah.
broke both legs, but I'm out here and I'm still running. You're like,
With my
how?
hands.
How did you have 2 broken legs?
I cut off my hands and attached them to where my legs were.
You
Then
know
I
what I am
quit
excited
running.
about?
Yeah, what's
I
that?
got out there for some winter golf.
How was it, man?
I don't know if it's technically winter yet. I don't think it is seasons wise. But it was late fall
Oh,
golf, I guess.
God.
And I got out there with the one and only Zach Grossman, our fellow Good Lies golfer and co-founder. Um, yeah,
Zach
Zach
Mooningham.
Grossman. Yeah, but me and him played South Fork, and I will say for fall golf, the conditions were absolutely pure. It's they
Oh,
had just cut
imagine.
the greens. It just looked perfect out there,
Mm-hmm.
and they were working on the course as we were playing, and we were probably one of, I don't know, 5 people playing out there. So
Oh, shit. You
it
had the whole
was
course to yourselves.
oh, it was empty out there. We didn't have anybody behind us or in front of us. It was just empty. And it was a nice day for fall. It was like high 40s, low 50s, little
Sun out
windy,
a
little
little bit.
windy, but
Sun out a little bit.
when I say high 40s, low 50s, I really mean like, with wind chill, probably like, 43, but windy. We had a great round.
I'll
I'll
ask it
say,
again. Was the sun out?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
little
Because
bit.
that's a game changer. It could be 45 degrees and cloudy, and that's like a whole different ball game than 45 and
Yeah,
sunny.
it was sunny mostly. It was mostly sunny, but partly, a little partly cloudy.
That's
But
all right.
started off bad, took a breakfast ball right off the first tee. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I took a breakfast ball and it
That
was
happens,
solidified.
man.
I took a
Don't be ashamed.
solidified, course regulated breakfast ball. And the second shot, not too bad. Wound up doing a snowman on the first hole. And I always start off a
Hurts.
snowman on this course on the first hole. For some reason at South Fork Golf Club, I can't do more. I just suck at the first hole. It's like a warm up to me. I just can't get
Yeah.
into it.
Dude, that
Second
shit,
hole,
same shit happens to me at my home course, Elks.
yeah.
I did it 2 rounds in a row. Snowman, on first hole, and I hit good
Tradition.
drive too. Put it middle of the fairway.
It's tradition.
But yeah, all right. So continue.
Second
How's the rest
second
round?
hole, I actually had a great hole. I redeemed myself from some garbage, had a great shot. Um, and then really I didn't get it going. Like I had some decent bogeys and stuff, but then on hole 8, I hit a pure drive. Zach helped me work on something. I was having trouble and my
Do
drives
tell.
kept slicing, and it was
Yep.
just really nasty, just ugly,
Oh,
ugly
that's nasty.
pizza slices. And I fixed it with some tutelage from Zach. He said, that I have to uh, follow through with that release and make sure I'm releasing those hands and really coming, around. And because my club face was opening, and that's what I kept doing wrong. My club face was just open, 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 and it kept, going like this, going like this. Finally, I closed it up. Eighth hole, lit that ball up, probably drove it 220. And for me,
That's a
that's a
monster.
that's a monster for sure. So I was
Monster.
hyped and I put myself in a
That'd
position.
be an average drive for an average man.
Yeah. And
You exploded on that hole.
that was explosion. And I was a nice, probably, I don't know, like 70 yards out from the chip, 80 yards out from the chip, chipped it on the green. Nice little chip on the green and the edge of the green.
A little how you doing?
How you doing? I had a how you doing? And then I had a 30-foot putt for a bird. And you best believe I sank that shit down for a birdie.
Did you get the birdie boner out? Did
Oh, it
you let
was
her
it was
shine a little
glorious.
bit?
The putt was so smooth. I lined it up perfect. Zach even asked me, he was like, because I knew in my head where I was going with it already because I had seen this read and it was a kind of a crazy read. It was downhill and it was a slight right to left. And I had already called it and in my own head. And then Zach asked, he goes, "So what are you thinking here?" And I told him, and he goes, "Yeah." And he didn't say a word and he just kind of like backed off. And I was like, okay,
Say, you
that's
sure
the right
about
read.
that? You sure about that?
No, he would have said something. He would have
No, yeah, I
corrected
know.
me or been like, "Nah,
No,
actually, I think it's."
he was feeling what you were putting out there.
Yeah, he was feeling it, and so I just take a nice shot, and it just smooth rolled like butter. Almost rolled out the back of the cup, but just pinged it right in, and got myself a bird.
Ooh,
I shot a
sure.
109 for the
That
day,
sounded sexy. That's all
but
right.
I don't mind because if I didn't do a couple stupid like snowmen, and honestly, what crushed me was the par fives. I got lit up on every par five. Every
Yep.
par five I maxed out on. So you
Ooh.
can't shoot a good score when you max out all the par fives.
No. What was your
um,
max? A double par
10.
or oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Par
gonna
fives
do it,
kicked
Sher.
my ass.
Hey, I tell
Yeah.
you what, how many par fives were there?
I think there's 3 on the course.
I'll tell you what, man, 109 with 3 tens. That's pretty solid, man.
Or maybe there's 2, but either way, I just didn't. It wasn't a good.
I
I
mean,
just
you're
got
15
smacked.
over after three
Dude,
holes.
I was basically playing bogey. I was playing some bogeys. I had a par, I had a birdie, I had some bogeys. I doubled on a couple of them. There
Yeah,
was like, I think I
you
remember
got
there
your
being
money's
like,
worth.
yeah, I think there was 2 max outs, and then there was 3 or 2 max outs on par fives, and that killed me. And it was dumb mistakes too. Like it was drops, or it was some stupid chunk, or it was some dumb thing. Like it was always something dumb. It wasn't something that I was like, oh, that was a bad golf shot.
Yeah,
It was
like
just like,
something
oh, a
not
careless
dumb. Right.
mistake.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. And I don't mind when the mistake is careless and it's just like some stupid careless thing. That's when it's more annoying than like, okay, I just hit a bad shot. I just didn't get enough of that. Or oh, I didn't,
Yeah. No,
It's worse
I
when you make
told.
a small mistake.
Yeah, 100%. No, I totally get that because I was actually talking to Travis about this. It might have been earlier today, but we were just talking about how like that round at Elks. He said it was like the best he had seen me hit the ball through the first, or not the first, but the few rounds we've played this season together. Which was a positive to hear, but at the same time, I was like, yeah, no, dude, no doubt. Like, I felt like that might have been the best I hit the ball all year, and I still didn't, I shot 90. I didn't score well. Um, but there were like little things here and there I just kept doing. There was, the third hole is a long par five. I've played there so much. I've hit different shots. I've hit my second shot into the green before. Um, a lot of times I lay up because I'm not in position to like go after it. There's water, in the front right of the green, and you're even if you hit a good drive, you're probably still hitting like 230, into the green. So you got to be accurate and you got to rip something. And I hit a really good drive, and I was feeling good about my swing through the first three holes, and I was like, "Fuck it, man! I'm gonna attempt to go after it and live with the consequences." Well, the consequences was I struck the shit out of the ball, but that thing just kept cutting, and it went, cutting right into the water. So then you're dropping. Didn't hit very good, nice chip. It didn't really put me in position to make any putts. And next thing I know, I'm doubling. And that was off, really, really great, perfect position drive.
The
But
drives. I've
yeah,
had so
but
many of those. The good
to your
drive
point, just
turns into
those
the
little
second shot.
decisions. Yeah. Yeah.
That happened to me too on a couple holes that round where my drive was great because after that eighth hole, when I found my confidence and I drove
Mm-hmm.
that thing 220, then I finally started closing up that club head coming into my drives the rest of the round. And my drives were
Right.
impressive. I was driving like 200, consistently for the rest of the round. And it felt good. My drive felt really good. And I finally am realizing that this club is the right club for me, this Callaway Rogue, the Max, and I'm finally starting to get it down, which feels good. It's taken
Oh yeah.
6 months, and I haven't played a lot of golf in those 6 months, so it's been hard. But from the rounds I have played now, it feels better. Um,
Oh yeah, dude. That's
I
awesome,
will
man.
say, um, in general, I just felt good about the day. I mean, it was a hard day of golf. It was windy and it was chilly out there. And it was just, a well fought 109. Zach, of course, the little brilliant golfer he is, he shot a casual 67 like it was nothing.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Like it was nothing. Little fall golf day, like it was nothing. And
Just a casual little 60, whatever.
it was
Oh my
it's three
God.
under, I think he shot. But yeah, he just and
I
he was like
mean,
having an off day, which was the crazy
yeah,
part. Like he
off
was
day,
having an
probably
off day.
hitting shit to like 9 feet. Oh fuck. Like,
No, but he was
oh
having an
no,
off day. Like he,
he's probably like,
he
oh shnikes.
I saw him hit one into the to and off to the side, and he had a couple hits that he wasn't hyped on, and I'm thinking in my head like, holy crap, if he's hitting this well, and
Hmm.
he's shooting with a 67, like I can only imagine how he's
Like when
lighting this
he's
thing
on.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary, man. It's scary how good he is.
I mean, so like what were some like takeaways from that? Like because you say he's off. So I mean, what is it? I mean, obviously, he strikes the ball really well and which enables him to play like good positional golf because he's given himself opportunities and he knows where to hit the ball and shit like that. But like when you're off and you're playing with a great ball striker like that and a great golfer, um, what is it that they still able to shoot something low like that? I mean, are they just scrambling? They're
Oh
just
no, because it
giving
doesn't matter
themselves
because
good
their first shot
opportunity.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter. If his first shot goes, you know, 200 feet left, it never would. But let's say his shot went 100 feet left of the fairway or 150 feet left of the fairway, and he's behind some shit. His second shot's going to be a whizzer with a 4 iron or a 5 iron. It's going to come
Right.
30
It's
feet
just
from the green, or
recovery.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the recovery that's the difference. A great golfer, the difference between a good
Yeah.
golfer and a great golfer, in my opinion, in my eyes, is the recovery shot. And a great golfer or any great golfers that I've played with can always, even after a bad shot, wipe it off like it was nothing
Right. Right.
and just shoot the
Whereas
next
we
shot.
just fucking we just
Yeah,
stumble and fall
we're like
apart.
cursing ourselves out. We're like, man, well, I know exactly what we're both doing. You're different than me. You're like, man, I really like you're such a polite southerner with how you insult yourself after your golf swing. You're like,
Oh, you
man,
think so?
I really should have done better with that one. I really, like you're so
No
polite
way.
with it. And
That's
then me,
not me, dude.
I'm like, my mother, I'm a piece of shit. I'm such an idiot. It's stupid. So I think we have a little bit different anger
I mean, I don't
monitors,
know,
but
dude. I feel like, I mean, maybe I'm quiet about it, but I feel like I'm a fucking quiet sailor. I
yeah,
mean,
no, you're definitely like a silent bomb went off for sure. Like you're a serial killer in your own mind
oh
on the
shit,
golf
yeah,
course.
yeah.
When you start playing bad, it's definitely a scary thing to be around.
That's
But
hilarious.
but you're definitely silent about it. You're not vocal like I am, cursing out the ground and everything it walks on as we're going to every hole. And that's not the attitude to
Golf.
have. Great golfers wipe it off.
Yeah,
And that's what Paul
yeah.
said
That's because
And
they know they can.
they know they can, right?
We
They know the
hope we
next
can.
shot, they can wipe it
Yeah,
off and muscle memory it out. And that's why I really want to start like using putting equipment at home and getting more into muscle memory and even just using a mat with
got
no
to.
ball. Just putting the motion just to get that muscle memory, doing
I
30 a night in your room just with the putter, just motion with the putter, just to get 30 muscle memory swings
yeah,
down. Anything you can do to help.
100%. I mean, that's what's been my improvement the most is the last few rounds I've played, I quit playing with the ball and I'm just visualizing all my shots for 18 holes and I've been scoring better, but still not where I want to be.
Yeah. I mean, I'm seriously golfing a 109, golfing maybe once a month if I'm lucky for the last 6 months to 8 months. I'm not mad at that score. And I'm especially not mad because I birdied a hole and I parred a hole and I had some bogeys. That to me
There you
is
go,
like,
man.
that's a day, especially in the fall.
Hell yeah. No, 100%. But to your point, putting that, I mean, that's a big thing.
I want to buy
Uh,
one. I don't really have any room,
even
but
because you're not getting your full swing in, like if you don't have somewhere to actually swing a golf club. But it's just kind of the mindset. It's the initial movements. It's kind of you get a little bit of everything. You just don't get that full swing. And I feel like when I got my putting mat, it kind of was a game changer for my whole game, not just putting. And that's one thing that I've been, and I hope to continue it here lately. But the last couple rounds, my putting has felt really, really fucking good. I mean, you would have been blown away, Sherm, with my last round at Elks because what was blowing me up scoring wise, like I said, I was hitting the ball well, was my around the green play with my wedges. So there were a couple times. I mean, fuck, I probably hit through the thickest rough I've ever hit Texas wedging because I was just afraid to hit my wedges. So I ripped out a putter at one point. I was probably 3 feet off, off the green through some thick rough, but I liked my lie. Felt good about my line and I was putting well. So I just kind of went after it and dude, put it to a foot and it was like an 18-foot Texas
Texas
wedge out of
wedge
thick rough,
is
dude.
the club for most scenarios. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care about the
If you can
etiquette. I don't
putt,
care about
putt.
wedge. If you can putt it, putt it. It's a good club to use in your bag and it's very versatile. I'm not going to be embarrassed when I'm playing for big money one day and somebody calls me an asshole for whipping out a putter being off the green to try to chip. I'm like, no, dude, I'm playing my game. This is how I
Play your
play my
game,
game.
dude. That's what I
Playing my
did.
game.
And yeah, I mean, I felt great about it. But dude, anyways, talking about feeling good about your game, we got a little Tiger Woods news coming at us, huh? We got
Mm.
Tiger at the Hero this week. What do you think, Sherm? You gonna make a little run, make some noise? I don't know, a little movement.
Anytime Tiger plays, I put money on him. So
You got to. I mean, you got to.
throw a dollar on it.
Dude's fucking robotic at this point.
Yeah, he's a
So
cyborg.
like,
So
they they basically just fused his ankle. That's what was giving him issues at Augusta, right? So they went in and fused it. I mean, they're just welding shit
well,
together
they're
at this
gonna
point.
eventually. It's gonna be like that guy from the Olympics that they didn't let compete because he was running with the legs, with the no
Oh,
legs.
let's not bring him up.
I,
A dude murdered
oh yeah. Oh my
his
God. Yeah,
wife
he
or
like
whatever.
murdered
Yeah,
somebody. Yeah.
yeah.
Whoa, my
So let's
God.
move on, bro. I mean,
No, but you know what I'm
don't give him
saying.
the light.
That
Don't give
guy.
him the
Like
light.
they're gonna get crap for that. Eventually, they're gonna be like, because when Tiger got crap when they said remember they were like, oh, let's bring a cart and Tiger can use a cart, and everybody was like, no, we can't use a cart because
Right,
that's not golf. Like you have to be able
right.
to walk. That's the whole point of golf.
Yeah.
That's what separates the Champions League from the regular league is that like or Champions, is that what it's called? Legacy League, whatever the golf old
Champions. Yeah,
people
champions.
league is. That's what separates the leagues. It's like no, you got to still walk in the PGA and still play your game. So
I mean, speaking of which, murmurs are, you know, basically he's looking at potentially playing like one tournament a month. So we could potentially see Tiger 12 times this season upcoming. I'm looking
hmm,
forward to that shit.
that would be
And
great.
if you recall, Sherm, back when he was having this issue at Augusta, I think there's a little recording somewhere out there of me saying he's going to start picking and choosing courses based on walkability and shit like that. And I mean, he's already thrown out a couple of tournaments he's interested in playing, one of which being the Players, which I feel like we haven't seen him there in quite some time.
Players
Looking
gonna be
forward to
tough
that.
for him. That's a lot of that's a lot of talent.
It's a lot of talent, but like, I mean, people are saying he's looking really good. I mean, they always say that about Tiger, but I kind of believe it now. I
If
believe what
he's
I'm
been
hearing out there.
quiet, then I think it's for a reason. I think he knows because before when he's had these little comebacks, he realizes that it's not it. It's like LeBron going to the
Exactly.
next team. He has to realize that people are going to eventually lose buzz in this Tiger's back thing if he keeps doing it the improper way. He has to. I think he's got a few wins left in him, to be honest. That's my
I
personal
I
opinion.
do too. I
And
do
I think
too.
he
And
has a major left in him for sure. I think he definitely has a few wins in him. I still think he can win Augusta on any given day. Are his chances harder now that you got guys like Victor Hovland and Tom Kim and fucking hell yeah, his chances are a lot harder. But
you got to bet
whatever.
on the GOAT, man.
Got to bet on the
Got
goat.
to.
I mean, he already did it back before when we didn't think he could do it, and he's did it then. So,
Yep.
he's already done it.
Yeah, dude, I'm interested to see how he plays this week. I mean, you never know. Like we said, you got to bet on the GOAT. He could come out and win. He could come out and miss the cut. But to your point, I feel like when Tiger's quiet, when those murmurs are out there, I mean, people. I feel like people don't really bullshit too much about Tiger. Like, if he's looking good, he's looking good. You know what I mean? If he's hurt, he's hurt. And to your point, I feel like he's done this comeback so many times at this point. He's not going to come back at this age unless he's feeling, 100 or damn near close to 100. So I think he's going to come out and play pretty well this week, and I hope so.
He's gonna be doing ice baths with Joe Rogan and shit. He's gonna be
Yeah.
doing it big.
Yeah.
What about the whispering through the woods here? We have the official launch of Good Lies Golf merchandise available
Ooh,
on our
there you go.
website, goodliesgolf.com. That's www.goodliesgolf.com. You will find the best golf shirts ever on that website. You're going to find fanny packs. You're going to find our new holiday tee. It's got a little special edition Santa flipping you the bird with a
And again, a
little
birdie.
message on the back for the Good Lies Golf crew. And then we got a couple signature tees, our like classic Good Lies Golf tee like this, and then the back. And then we have our little golfer tee. So check out our new merch, support the gang. We don't really make much money off it, but we're putting the merch out there,
It's
baby.
not about the money
It's not
either,
about the
guys. Like,
money.
come on, get out there and just enjoy golfing, man.
Put some
Support the
merch on.
cause. We just need more golfers out there, man. We're just trying to enjoy being out in nature, get off the devices a little bit,
Get off
get a little competitive nature, get some juices flowing,
them.
throw a little greenery down there, smoke a little greenery, hit the greens, whatever you want to do. Make sure it's, golf related and good lies.
Yeah. That's a
Golf.
that's a beautiful message there for Thanksgiving week. That's great, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's good
No,
stuff.
but definitely check it out, man. We got more shit to come too, for sure.
Mm.
We're getting rolling on
We're
this.
just getting started. We're gonna bring out some more holiday merch in
We're
the
gonna
next few
get
weeks.
hot.
We have our initial holiday tee out now. It's on sale for 25 big ones. 25
Holiday
bucks
special.
will get you a Good Lies Golf t-shirt. So go check it out, goodliesgolf.com. We also have our blog, which we're going to start updating more, we promise. And we're doing a little restructuring, a little remodeling here, home renovating here at Good Lies Golf. So, you know, look out for some guests
Getting
and some
after it.
fun little things in the next foreseeable futures now that we have some assistance. It's going to be nice.
Dude, throwing this out there. Thoughts,
Mm.
feelings, concerns.
Hmm.
Eggnog.
Eggnog. See, controversial. Not a big eggnog guy. Never have been.
Dude, fucking love it.
I know. See, it's either you're loving it or you
Love it.
don't love it.
But it's got to be
It's one or the
Kroger.
other.
Kroger eggnog.
Now, it's got to be Kroger brand eggnog.
That's my favorite. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Interesting. But what about if there's no Kroger? Because like we don't have Kroger out here. So
I mean,
what?
there's some others out there, but I gotta see it. I gotta see it. I don't like when it's overly seasoned. I don't like when it's super runny.
Get that
You
cinnamon
know,
shit out of here.
I like it thick and creamy.
He likes it
Mmm.
thick and creamy.
Mmm.
Yeah, now it's getting creepy. Little
Love
ASMR.
eggnog. Anyways, dude.
Wait, didn't you say that you're
Yeah.
golfing somewhere? Where are you golfing?
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna try to get out there. It's kind of a tradition for me. Gonna hit up Stone Lick now that it's off season. Right?
Stone Lake.
Oh,
That's
but
where my buffalo live, by the way, guys. If you're not familiar
that's
with Stone Lake
the
Golf Club,
bison.
that's where
Yeah,
our bison live. We have some
yeah,
videos of that golf club. Me and Brendan love that place. Great spot.
dude.
Tommy Bahama lives there, so if you see him, you tell him I
That's
said
Tommy Bahamas home course. Dude, I'm looking forward to it though. That place is it's a real nice course. Love playing it during the off season though, because the prices drop dramatically, so you get like a really nice bang for your buck.
Yeah,
And
Ohio's bullshit, guys. It's really bullshit. Ohio has like some of the nicest golf courses you'll ever play on, and they're so cheap. And it's just not fair to the rest of the country. Like the rest of the country gets so shafted. If you live in California, you're playing like $130 course. And in Ohio, that same course is like $36 on a weekend
I
with
don't
a
know
cart.
about that
With a
shit, but
cart. And you're like, what? How is this only $42 with a cart? This is like a high rated Ohio is just nuts, man. Good for you.
hey,
Good for
I like our courses. I mean, no, you go different places all over the world, all over the U.S. You get different vibes, different scenes. So like every course is unique, and but I do think an underrated city or state, I guess, is Ohio for golf because I agree. I think we have really good bang for the buck
Is it
value
underrated
courses.
though? Because I feel like a lot of PGA professionals and like a lot of PGA guys live in Ohio because they know that golf is good there. Like it's kind of the golfers know that Ohio is a little
I
honey
don't
hole
know
for
that they
golf.
live here. I think they're probably from here.
No, I read that a couple PGA like famous PGA golfers own homes in Ohio. I forget now off the
Well,
top of
like
my head who it was.
Jack is, Jack grew up in,
Well, I know
outside
Jack,
Columbus,
yes,
so
but I'm saying other
Memorial.
golfers. I got to look up the list, but there's like a list of
Golfers.
Ohio golfers.
There's golfers.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, we got some good courses around here, but I'm looking forward to the round this weekend. Like I said, I've been playing pretty well the last 2 weeks, at least hitting the ball well. So I'm hoping to bring it all together, continue that trend. Um, we'll see. We'll see. The last time I was out at Stone Lake, so this will be the here we go. Throw out the bets. Whoever's listening, Sherm, throw out the bets. Last time I played here, I think I shot well over 100. Might have been like 109. No, might have been 117. That was early season. It was the
Wow.
worst round I've played in years.
Wow.
So we'll see what we can do. We're gonna go out there and try to get after it.
Wow. Yeah,
I'm
hope you
hoping
don't
to shoot
that bad.
sub 90 is my hope, my goal, but that's a tough course.
Yeah, man. Well, get after it. I hope you shoot well. And why don't you
Over
call the
under.
Cincy guys, man? Why don't you call those guys up for a little round of golf?
You know.
Those are some good guys there.
I sent out the SOS. I sent out the letter in the bottle out to the Gulf group. So we'll see. We'll see who joins. Hey, and if no one joins, I might just have to get out there myself.
Say, man, solo mission.
round,
You'll get
baby.
paired up with some weirdo, and you'll be ready to go. Good to go.
Maybe not. I don't know. Off season, man. It's weird. Even if the weather's semi decent, it might be.
Yeah, because Ohio's pretty bad weather right now. Just like here, it's cold. It's already cold.
We're expected to get about 50 degrees on Saturday, so that's what I'm looking at there.
You enjoy your 50-degree weekend there, Brendone, and I hope you get out there for some golf, and I'll get out there for some golf, and our guys will get out there and buy some merch this week at goodliesgolf.com, and our guys are also going to go out there and golf, and we're all going to meet back here next week and talk about it.
We're gonna discuss what happens.
Yes.
We're gonna have a discussion about it.
Well, we'll have that discussion momentarily. You have a great rest of your weekend. And
hey, man. I enjoyed it, man. Always nice catching up with my boy Sherm.
Always nice to catch up with you, B. And have another nice week, you little Good Lies golfer.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.